Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Visibility Formula webinar. This is take 2 from last week when I got booted out of my own webinar. That is not going to happen today because this is where I usually do my webinars and I've never had a problem. So we are going to be diving into the Visibility Formula webinar and topic, obviously. For those of you who do not know me, I am Alessandra Braun. I am the Thrive Coach, and I am a mindset coach and business building strategist for brave and motivated female entrepreneurs who are ready to step into the business and life they desire. And I'm guessing that is you. We are going to talk all about visibility today, and more specifically, my visibility formula. So I am so excited to have those of you who are here. If you're watching the replay, I'm so glad you're here too. But I'd love to start off by getting to know those of you who are here. Who's here? Raise your hand. Tell me where you are. I know a lot of people had tried to watch the replay from last time and it was a bust. Obviously, I can't even believe they sent that out. Anyways, but tell me, do you currently have a visibility plan? We're talking about visibility planning today. And one of the biggest questions I get when I ask about visibility plan, like, do you have a visibility plan? The biggest question I get is, what's a visibility plan? So obviously, some of you don't have one, or even you might have one, you just don't know you do. So I'm going to be answering that as we go forward. And then I want you to tell me, what is your current strategy for getting visible? I'd love to know. And also just give me a hey when you get here, when you're, who's here. I know we have a few people on right now, and a lot of people are going to probably be jumping on throughout this. So I just want to see where you are in your current visibility plan. And if you even have one. So many people do not, and that's why I am here today, right? So also, in addition to your visibility plan, or lack of, where are you getting visible right now? So what platforms are you getting visible? If you're getting visible at all, where are you doing it? For my visibility formula, I personally loved using Facebook groups. And now I'm starting to branch into Instagram, which I'm really liking. I also started my own Facebook group recently with my own brand new strategy, because I'd had Facebook groups in the past, and I just didn't implement the strategies that I'm going to talk you through today. And now I am, and it's so much more engaged and so much more fun for me. So I am on Instagram too, but I haven't really got quite a hold of stories, and I love to look at them, and I see other people killing it on stories. So I'm excited to even take this visibility plan even further. So I just want to know where you currently are getting visible right now. So I just want, if you're not going to answer on the webinar, let's see. Naomi says, locally is really where my visibility has been happening, live workshops. I need to up my online game. Awesome. So that's awesome. So you probably have a ton of content that you can be repurposing into, you do, online visibility strategies and promoting online workshops and things like that. That sounds awesome, Naomi. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so let's talk about what this workshop is going to do for you today. So we are going to walk through the why part of a visibility strategy, why it's important to develop a strategy, and how to implement it with ease. That's kind of the biggest thing that I struggled with when it came to my own visibility plan and developing that is realizing that it can be easy. I did not feel like it was easy before. Thus, I did not stay consistent with it. And thus, I did not grow my business the way that I wanted to. So I want to show you how easy it can be. I want to show you the exact visibility strategy that I used to attract 4 ideal clients this last month. And I currently use to attract my ideal clients daily. So I am in conversations with ideal clients every single day because of this visibility strategy. And I'm also going to introduce you to an exclusive opportunity to master your visibility for your business and skyrocket your connections with your ideal clients. So I want you to be connecting with your ideal clients. I want you to be talking to them every day. I want you to be in connection with them. I'm all about connection. So you are in the perfect place. You are going to be learning strategies that you will be able to implement ASAP. This is not, a fluff webinar where you're going to learn like this much. Like I am going to give you the strategy. You will learn actionable strategies, things that you can go take from here and go out into the social media world, online space, and implement them right away and see results. I like to have a lot of fun while we're at it. So ask questions, interact. Let's make this as fun as possible. Like this is, I'm giving you good stuff here, but I also really want to get to know you and to connect with you as well. Obviously, like I just said, I'm all about connection. So I'm so glad for the people that are able to show up live to this. And then just interact with me. So I will be introducing you to how you can implement these exact proven systems. So you can take these and implement them, but I'm going to show you a step further on how you can implement them in the easiest way and how you can get your hands on something that will take out the guesswork out of the equation. And so I would love you to stay all the way to the end, because when we get to the end, I'll have something special just for those of you who are here at the end. Okay, so this is for you if you have a life-changing, biz-changing message that needs to get out there. I feel so wholeheartedly powerful in my own message to tell you to get your message out there. The people that I come in contact every single day are like life changers. They change people's lives. They change people's businesses in one way or another: health, wellness, services, coaching. I mean, whatever that is that you do, you are here to change someone's life in some way. You're here to make someone's life easier. And so you need to be getting your message out there, and you are here because you want to do that. You love your business, but it isn't growing the way that you would like. You know that you need to up your visibility strategy. You know that you need to be getting in front of more of your ideal clients. And you are open to developing new strategies to grow your business. Hey, you're trying to learn right now. So you are open to these new strategies. You are also looking to grow in confidence of what you have to offer and connect to your ideal clients on a daily basis. This is one of the things that I find is a barrier to visibility, is when people do not have confidence in their offer, confidence in what they say, their message, things like that. So we're going to talk about you are part of that group. If you are, that's, you're in the right place. You are ready to explode your business and grow it into a business you desire. And you want to have fun while you're at it. Visibility can be so much fun. Like seriously, I have had the most fun in my business in the last 6 weeks than I have the whole time. No matter if I was having success before, which I was, which is why I decided to add on another visibility strategy to up-level myself. But I've had way more fun than I was before because, like many of you know, I'm really big into Pinterest, and my business grew solely from Pinterest. And that's a passive way to be growing my list and a passive way to be making sales and, get my clients. But I'm interacting with people every single day in an authentic manner, with a high value. Like it just feels really good to be implementing the visibility strategy that I have right now. So who am I? For those of you who don't know me, I am Alessandra Braun. I am the Thrive Coach. I am a mindset coach and biz building strategist focusing on getting my clients more visible, creating passive income through courses and programs, and creating a strong and clear message that speaks directly to their ideal clients. I actually have my master's in social work. If you ever noticed the little letters on my name and my emails, that means that I have an MSW. I have also practiced as a psychotherapist in private practice for 3 years after my school. But my husband and I were living in Los Angeles at the time, and it just felt like it no longer fit for us at the time. Even though we were both born and raised there, we decided to make a really big change in our life, and we moved to an island, which is where I am currently, in Washington State. So we traveled for a little bit, and then we moved to this island. And because it was so difficult to shut down my practice in Los Angeles, meaning it was just really hard to say goodbye to my clients, I had developed a really strong attachment to them. I decided that I did not want to do that anymore. So I moved my business online. I wanted to be able to take my clients wherever I went. I wanted to be more location independent and travel with my family whenever I wanted, however I wanted, and to wherever I wanted. That's actually one of the intentions that I write every single day. So as a life coach, I did one-on-one coaching and created courses, both big and small. So I had a big ticket course, I had smaller courses. And I found that I loved the business side as I grew my business entirely during the nap time of my oldest. And now I have 2 babies under 2. So about 4 months ago, I decided to shift into business coaching as I felt I had so much to offer. And I honestly loved it when more than what I was currently doing. I found that the clients that would come to me that I was so lit up about were ones that were either starting businesses or in businesses. I was also raised by an entrepreneur. And so I've always had the business mindset. So it's just been, that felt like an obvious change for me. So many of you know I'm super into Pinterest and even have the course Pintraction, which focuses on using Pinterest for business as a coach or service provider. So I love Pinterest, and I grew my business to consistent 5K months, pretty much just from my traffic and email list from Pinterest. So that was for free, right? So I love free, and my visibility training today is all you're going to be creating this momentum in your business for free. But I also wanted more connection. And I also wanted to be making more money. So I wanted to up-level my business in a different way. And I knew that I wanted to add a visibility strategy on top of my current Pinterest one. And so that's what we're going to talk about today. So first off, I want you to put away all your distractions. That means close all your tabs on your browser. If you're anything like me, you're probably over 10 at the moment. I think when I was writing this, last week, I had 20 tabs open. I was like, oh my gosh, 10 is just like a drastic under approximation. So, or you can just take this tab and drag it into another browser, minimize everything else. So you're just looking at this screen. I'm going to pack some serious information into this training. So you're going to want to have your favorite note-taking app or medium in front of you. I personally like pen and paper or a notebook. So let's do this. So what is on the agenda today? So we're going to talk about why a visibility plan, like I said. We're going to talk about the 3 pieces of the visibility formula. And then I'm going to show you how to steal my step-by-step system to creating and executing your visibility plan to get you to increase your connections, relationships, and get more clients and grow your business. How does that sound? Give me a heck yes if that sounds good to you. All right, so what is a visibility plan? This, like I said, this is a question I get a lot of. So simply put, it is a plan. It is a strategy, a consistent way of you doing one thing, AKA getting visible. You create it however you want. I really want this to be yours. I want it to feel good to you. I'm going to walk you through mine, but I always encourage my clients and course takers to do what feels good to you. I'm going to give you kind of the backbone of it. But I want you to take it and mold it into what feels really good for you and your business. I found that creating a plan helps me with actually following through with it. Just like I do my 90-day goal setting, having a set visibility plan lets me know exactly how I am going to show up every day and allows me to follow my heart and do the things I am called to each day, which makes my business easy, really easy. So you're probably wondering, why do I need a visibility plan? So this is also a question I get asked often. I can only tell you from experience and from my clients' experiences. When you get visible and you make it a part of your daily routine and your daily habits, your business grows. It grows and it grows and it grows. There really is no limit to its growth when you can commit to getting visible every single day. And it's easier to create this habit when you have a plan. So for example, for me, I got visible. I would write a post every once in a while. I would post on Instagram, maybe once a day, maybe once a week. I would post here and there in my favorite groups when I felt like it. You could call that visibility because I was getting visible. People were seeing me. But now I know that is not true visibility, because when I adopted my plan, my visibility formula, I realized now this is visibility. My ideal clients were messaging me. Women that I would love to work with, like I would see in different groups and whatever, were reaching out to me saying I was their coach. They were joining my group. They were commenting on my posts. They were friending me. And before, maybe the occasional comment, maybe the occasional friend request, but rarely a message, and pretty much never a message with, I know you're the coach for me. So I was getting these messages. I was never getting the messages like, I want to work with you, based on my visibility plan, right? that I'm going to talk about. Well, the one that I didn't have. But now I get them, I wouldn't say daily because that would be like a lot of clients, but I get them at least once a week. So I'm here to tell you from my own experience that getting visible and having a plan is going to seriously up level your business. So I have developed a system that builds you stronger connections, gets you more reach, and signs you more clients in an authentic and relationship-centered way in as little as 30 days, even if you are just starting, even if you don't know what to say, and even if you fear that you're just going to be another voice among others in the crowded online space. So what is the visibility formula? Essentially, the visibility formula is three things: a solid plan, a solid audience, and solid content. So the first piece of the visibility plan is consistency. So this is your plan. Consistency is pretty much my number one tip and the solid plan piece of the visibility formula. If you watched my live in the Wild and Restless Entrepreneur group, I'll drop the link in the comments really quickly for you, of those of you who are not in there. I talked about consistency as my number one way to stand out of the crowd. When you are consistently showing up online, on your page, in Facebook groups, in your own group, in stories, wherever you like to hang out, I really want to reiterate that you don't have to be everywhere. You need to just be where it feels good. And we're going to talk about that in the next step. Wherever you like to hang out and whatever feels aligned with you, your vibe, your business, when you show up consistently, your ideal clients will find you. They will find you and they will begin to connect with you. Consistency is usually the hard part. Staying consistent in your business, showing up daily, even when you don't want to. I know this is a huge struggle of mine. I would be consistent one week and then totally gone the next week. And my business mirrored that. Sure, I was still making money because my Pinterest was always sending me leads and I was in constant creation mode, but I was stagnant. I felt stuck. I felt stuck in one place. I wasn't getting much joy out of my business that I wanted. I wanted to see growth. But when I made my visibility fun, I felt energized by it. When you're constantly making connections and they feel authentic to you and you are being authentic and you're showing up as you wholeheartedly and you love it, the consistency won't be difficult. It will just be something that you want to do every day because you get the joy out of it. So, which is exactly why I created this visibility plan. And when I did, I was able to show up consistently in my business because I wanted to. And I looked forward to it and it was easy. So consistency is the first piece of the visibility formula. If you show up as you, I cannot reiterate this enough. Show up as you, be authentic, have your mission solely be about connecting, and you will connect. Then your business will grow exponentially. So now on to our second piece of the visibility formula. Choosing your platform. So this is really important. This is, like I said, like you don't feel like you have to be everywhere. If you can show up in the one place that feels good to you, then you're going to find your ideal clients because it probably feels really good to them too. So this could be any platform that you want to use. This could be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whichever, Facebook groups, maybe your own group, wherever you want to be. This is the platform that you want to choose. So it's essential that you are showing up in a space that feels good to you. If you don't like the vibe of the group, but it has 20,000 people in it, don't post there. Doesn't matter how many people are in it. Love the vibe of a group and it only has 100 people in it, post there. Don't look at numbers, don't look at quantity, look at quality. If you feel good in a space, then you're going to be putting your best self forward, your best message forward. And it's going to be authentic. The way you grow your business will be through the quality of your relationship. So don't look at quantity in terms of, if you're like, I'm going to use Facebook groups as an example because that's where I got visible. I had a very varying range of visibility groups, of Facebook groups that I used. And some of them were like 20,000 people, but I did feel really good in those groups and I had already made connections in those groups. But I also had ones that maybe have like 1,000 people. And I'm even starting like I said, I even started my own group and my own group only has 100 people, but I feel like the most me in that group. Well, because it's mine. But I want it to feel good for you. If you don't feel it on Instagram, don't use it. Loving Facebook groups, do them. Love Twitter, do them. If you love Instagram stories, stay there. Whatever works for you, these same strategies are still going to work wherever you want to get visible. So choose the right platform for you and the space for your business. This is really important. It's hard to be authentically you in a space where you don't feel 100% comfortable. So it's hard to connect in a place where you don't vibe. Be selective. And don't try to be active in 15 groups at once. This is exhausting. Just choose a few and go wild in those groups. This is only if you like, Facebook groups. I love Facebook groups, as they have been my favorite way of connecting with people. And when they use right, it's all about using connections. But find just a few. If you want to do Facebook groups, if you want to do, I don't know, Instagram doesn't have any groups, so you don't really do that there. But hashtags and things like that. Like, pick what works for you and what feels good for you. So in order to have a successful visibility plan, you've got to be showing up in places that light you up, because that's what's going to be exciting about it. Otherwise, you won't feel excited about it. It will feel like a chore to you. It will feel hard. And when you're showing up in spaces that you connect with, you will look forward to the connection every day. You will start to recognize people, and that's the best part, because others will recognize you. One of my favorite parts of this visibility, my visibility formula and the visibility plan, is when I would get comments like, I've seen you around, or like, I know this about you, or I know this about you. And I'm like, yes, that means I'm doing something right. People are starting to associate with me with high energy and high vibe and connection. Like, that's what I want to be known for. Okay. So we talked about consistency being the number one way that you're going to grow your business with a visibility formula. Next, we talked about where you're going to be getting visible. So now we are going to be answering the what. What the heck are you going to be posting about? So there are 6 types of posts to attract your ideal client. These are going to foster connection with your ideal clients. Your goal is to kind of rotate through these posts so that you can offer these different types of connection and get to know your ideal clients better and feel connected to them. So this is obviously the key. You want them to know, like, and trust you, right? And these are, I'm going to go through each post. Each of them are designed to connect with them, to build one of those. Build your know factor, build your like factor, build your trust factor, right? Okay, so the first one is engagement questions. So the first is the engagement question. This is a very short post, generally like a one-liner question that fosters engagement, fosters answers, gets people thinking about themselves or their business in different ways. Examples of engagement questions will vary based on who your ideal client is and what your business is about, but something like, what's your number one struggle in your business if you're a business coach? What questions do you have about visibility? That's one of the things that I've asked. I've asked things like, do you have a visibility plan? One of my other favorite ones are like, raise your hand if you blank questions. So like when I was working on my visibility for visibility, one of my favorite ones was raise your hand if you believe that visibility is important to your business. Tons of engagement, people saying yes, people asking questions, but yes, I do believe that, but I don't know how, and blah, blah, blah. It was such a good engagement question. So I love, another one I've used was raise your hand if you believe in community over competition. Tons of engagement. I got to interact with all these people that were believing that connection is valuable. That's another one of the tenets of my business, right? So I'm picking engagement questions that are based on kind of my values as a business owner, my values as a person, my values as a coach, and getting engagement. These are kind of can be easy questions. Generally, I like the raise your hand because like people can drop an emoji or something. Just make them easy, or make them kind of thought provoking. Like, what's the number one struggle in your business? What questions do you have about visibility? One of the ones that I've used for Pinterest is, I hear so many coaches aren't using Pinterest. Why? Why are you not currently on Pinterest? Tons of answers. What intimidates you about Pinterest? Tons of answers, right? So thinking about what questions you can use in your business to engage your audience. It garners this connection piece where you are now going to be engaging with them. You can answer their questions. You can even give an emoji back. Like, no matter what, it fosters a connection. People are seeing your name. They're seeing your face. They're associating you with engaging questions. And if they answer, okay, so this is another little tidbit. If they answer the questions like, what is your number one struggle in your business? Answer them. Give value. This is your chance to give value. This is where you and your business are going to shine. I have seen these posts and there's like 10 answers to them and the person never answered back. I mean, what's the point of that, right? And probably because that person was getting visible in too many places, because then they lost track of that post. So I want you to give your value, and these engagement posts are going to help you do that. So the next type of post category, I guess, is your story. This is your story of your business. This is the you of your business. You are your business. You've got to infuse yourself in your business because people want to work with other people, other humans, other people just like them. So story posts are honestly some of my favorite. A lot of the time your ideal client can be a previous version of yourself. So by being able to show them your transformations, the goals that you have hit, the person you have become through X, Y, and Z, then they will get inspired and believe that they can do it too. So tell your story and do it often. I personally love telling my own story, and I love getting the encouragement and the messages afterwards, but I also love hearing other people's stories. That makes me feel connected to them. That makes me want to reach out to them, get to know them better, friend request them, whatever. I love hearing about other people's stories, the transformations that they've gone through. I love telling your transformation is just so powerful. So the next one is your message, which I think I put your message / inspiration, but I feel like your message is meant to inspire. So it's like inspiration is like it's the requirement afterwards already. I don't know. I was trying to find the word for that, but it's going to come no matter what. When you are speaking your message, you are going to inspire in some way, inspire them to action. So you have a message that is associated with your business, something that you want your ideal client to know. If you could think about this. If you could stand in front of a million of your ideal clients, can you imagine that? If you could stand in front of a million of your ideal clients and you had 2 minutes to say whatever you needed them to hear, your message, what would it be? That is your message. And you've got to speak your message often. You've got to infuse it into everything that you do and you say. They need to hear it as often as they can so they feel it. Make them feel something through your message. Inspire them. Give them hope. Your future clients will sign up with you because they believe that you can help them achieve whatever goal they're hoping to achieve. Make them believe that they can achieve it. And they're going to make that decision based on how you make them feel. People make decisions based on how you make them feel. If you make them feel inspired and belief in themselves and belief in you and belief in your product, they're going to buy from you. Make them feel something. The next one is value posts, tips posts, strategy posts, whatever you want to call them. So these are the posts that's not just your message, because you're going to infuse your message into these posts for sure, right? But these are posts where you teach something to your ideal client. So for example, if I was teaching visibility, I could do a post with these posts, right? Or I could do a post with one of these tidbits, like, oh, here's a visibility strategy. Use this kind of post, a value post. If you one of the things that I did was Pinterest tip, blah, 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 blah. I've had automation tip, blah, 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 blah. Things like that are associated with my business, but I also infuse my message through there. But I give value. Don't be afraid to give away value. I think one of the biggest things that I encounter with people that are not getting visible like they should, I hear that they're afraid to give away too much. I'm like, you should never be afraid to give away too much because you're selling you and your services. I mean, I generally work with service providers in some way. And so giving away too much is just, you're letting them get to know you. They can implement the strategies. I'm totally fine with people implementing strategies without me, but I know that they will seriously uplift their business if they have me by their side or they take one of my courses. It's these strategies on steroids, right? And I know that I'm teaching something that will give something that will give them value, that will help them grow their business. But I know I have full confidence in that fact that I can help that even further if they work with me in some capacity. And I have that confidence, and you should have that confidence too, that you can give value and that you're going to take that value and run with it. You're going to help them implement that value in whatever way that you do that. Like I said, I generally work with coaches and service providers. So even if you're a service provider, one of my Pinterest clients, or my course takers, is a Pinterest VA. I see her posting tips all the time. But you're wondering, like, why would a VA be trying to tell people what she does for them, right? So, this is what you should do on your Pinterest. But you're supposed to do it for me. So shouldn't you say, like, oh, Pinterest is so overwhelming, like you should just hire somebody? No, she's giving value, because then those people are going to say, she knows what she's doing. These are really great tips. I don't want to do it myself, but I know that she knows what she's doing. So that's a service provider. Same thing with coaches. Coaches, I could give you strategy all day long, but to implement it at your highest capacity, it'd be easier to have a coach, right? You can use the strategy, you can DIY it all you want, but it's so much easier when you have someone with you, or you have it laid out in a course for you. All right, so the testimonial posts. So we have 2 more. Testimonial posts are going to show your ideal clients the results that are possible for them. So remember, I said your ideal clients want to know that it's possible for them. They want to believe in themselves, know that they can do it. So these posts will show you how you work and how you make an impact for your clients. Don't have any clients yet? Talk about a transformation you have helped a family member, a friend with. However, that's still really valuable. That shows your value. That shows that you can help people make transformations. The key is to show them that it is possible because blank did it and you can too. This is how she did it. She did this and that and the other, and she said she couldn't do it without me. Whatever, however you want to authentically say that. Testimonial posts can be really powerful. Connection posts are the last one. So these ones are just for fun. These are posts like, what's your favorite go-to summer drink? What's your office look like? Drop a pic. How excited are you about blank? Drop a GIF. Represented your excitement for Friday or whatever. These are just fun posts that are meant to deepen your relationship with people, to connect with people on a more personal, non-businessy way, a human way, because we are all humans in the back of our business, right? We all want to feel connected. We all want to feel seen and heard. And so these are just fun posts to just kind of take a step back and connect. They'll appreciate it. They'll feel seen. They'll feel heard, and they will definitely start to like you. So this is a huge, building of the like factor, right? Okay, so it's pretty awesome, right? Simple steps to get you visible and attract your ideal client every single day. So let me ask you this. If there was a way that you could build stronger connections and relationships in your business, reach more of your ideal clients, and sign more high-ticket clients in as little as 30 days, even if you are just getting started, and even if you don't know what to say, would you take it? So give me a heck yes if you would take that opportunity. Because now you can. I'm so excited that you can. What if I told you there was a breathtakingly easy way to get visible and connect with your ideal clients every single day? And that you won't even have to wing it, create your strategy on your own, or guess about what to write or when to post, staying in trial error mode for months and months and months. This was me. I was trying and doing trial and error over and over and over again. That all it takes is to have a little faith. And those that have the faith and take the leap are rewarded with fully booked businesses with their ideal clients, products flying off the shelves, real and virtual, and a business that gives them joy and purpose without the stress of where the next client or sale is coming from. And today, I want the same benefits for you. So today, I want you to have more clients. I want you to have more sales. I want you to have a bigger audience. I want you to have more impact and joy and purpose in your life and business, and have zero stress about income because you're getting clients. You're not going to be stressed. Yes, of course, you want to have clients and you want to be growing your business, but you're not going to stress about it because you know that they're coming to you. So I am going to introduce you to my brand new Visible Impact course. It walks you through exactly how to get visible so you build stronger relationships and connections in your business. It walks you through exactly how to get visible to reach more of your ideal clients daily. It walks you through exactly how to get visible so you sign more high-ticket clients every single month without the need to be getting lost in the social media black hole for hours of your day. Even though we're using social media, we're not getting lost in it. Without the need to spend hundreds of dollars a day on ads in as little as 30 days. Even if you are just starting, even if you're worried you don't know what to say, I hear this all the time. And even if you feel like you have no time. So like I said, you're not going to get lost in social media. You can do this in 10, 15 minutes a day. Even if you feel like you're just going to get lost in all the voices and all the groups and you'll hear crickets on your posts. Sometimes crickets are okay because they still see your posts, but you won't on if you use the system. Seems impossible, right? Here is what inside. So this can be done over the last month now. Like I said, month, 6 weeks. I've been using these strategies inside Visible Impact, and I've secured 4 high ticket clients, right? So these are people that have added, 20 grand to my bottom line in 1 month, right? I use extended payment plans. So I'll be completely transparent that I didn't make 20 grand last month because of these clients. I use payment plans and things like that. But my bottom line increased by 20 grand last month because of these strategies. And I have people already waiting to work with me. People signed up for August. People signed up for July. People signed up, maybe I can do it in September. Using these simple strategies. So in this course, you are going to get these things before we jump into the modules. You are going to connect to your story so that you connect to your ideal clients on a level that speaks straight to them and create copy that will fill your inbox with questions about your products and services. During this course, you will easily create over 100 visibility posts that you can use for an entire year because, let's be honest, no one remembers when you posted in February and November. So you can be cycling through these posts. You are creating a really awesome bank of visibility posts that will activate your ideal client to think of you and connect with you. You're also going to be gaining the confidence you need to get you and your business visible on the daily basis, creating the habit of visibility so that you are consistently showing up in your ideal clients' minds. You're also going to be receiving tips and strategies for maximizing your visibility and converting your ideal clients into actual customers and clients. You're also going to be creating the habit of visibility, like I was talking about before, so that you're consistently showing up. I think I just said that. That's funny. I just jumped up a little bit. But that's important. You got to create the habit. I'm going to say that twice. There's also going to be daily share threads so that we can be helping each other out, commenting, also getting to know each other, helping us, boost our exposure, beating whatever algorithms out there. But we're going to be all in this together. And then you also have access to accountability pods and partners, which is optional, of course, to keep you consistent, to build you up and support you and your success. So here is what's inside. There's going to be a pre-work bonus module you're going to get it no matter what, but sorry, I needed to the thing wasn't, it drops tomorrow. And so if you jump in this is kind of like the fast acting bonus, even though everyone's going to get it. To be honest, if you get in this today or tomorrow, you're going to be getting to implement the mindset work, which is the basis for your visibility plan. The more time you have to develop this habit of your mindset work, is going to take your business. You're going to be even quicker. There's also going to be a bonus live coaching call on Friday, and you're going to want to be on it. So if you're in the course already, you're going to be able to ask questions to get coaching from me. So here's what you're going to learn about in the mindset module: how to develop the confidence in yourself so that visibility comes easy through your daily mindset work. I'm a huge fan of daily mindset work. Strategies to help you push past fear so you get out there and speak your message. How to implement your success mindset to get believing your visibility effort will heed results, so that you actually do it. So this is one of the things that holds people back. They don't believe in it. They don't believe that they will actually get results from it. How to overcome comparisonitis and imposter syndrome, 2 of the things that I see that plague business owners, like always comparing themselves to people and also feeling like they're an imposter. Okay, the first module, we're going to dive into the foundations before we start creating all the amazing posts that we're going to walk through and create each module. We're going to give you the foundation of what that's going to look like. So we're going to choose the right platform for you and honing in on the specific groups that you want to use, the platforms you want to use, so that it's easy for you and your ideal client to connect, right? So how to create a visibility schedule and calendar. You're going to get templates on how to do that. It's easy to follow, easy to stay on track, and never run into that I don't know what to say issue. We're going to talk about engagement strategy, how to get people to engage with you, how you are going to be engaging with other people on other people's posts, how to go live, live strategy, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, how to repurpose your posts, and whether or not to create your own group on Facebook. Module 2, we're going to talk about ideal client clarity. So this is a really important part of your message. And I think it's always an important thing to revisit, especially when you're going to be creating content, really honing in on who your ideal client is, and what she or he looks like. So get real clear on your ideal client so that you're going to fill your business with the clients that you actually really want to work with. So you're going to clarify who you are best designed to work with and serve. I think this is really important that when I did these coaching calls, I did ideal client clarity coaching calls and coaching a lot. And I found that people really wanted to do this one thing, but I kept seeing that they were like way better suited to do this coaching because these aspects of themselves were really shining, whatever. But so finding what you are best designed to do, and where you will be your best self. Identify yourself in your ideal client so that you can find and you can craft your copy to speak directly to her or him, whoever your ideal client is. So now we're going to start moving in module 3, week 3. These are going to be weeks in the program. Sorry, I didn't even say that. These are going to be rolled out for 6 weeks. So your first kind of content piece is we're going to dive into your story. You're going to help you connect your story so you can speak into the heart of your client so that she says, yup, I want her. Honor your story as an integral piece of your business and infuse it into your visibility strategy. So really honoring where you've been, where you've come from and your transformations. You're going to create at least 12 to 15 story posts throughout all of our prompts and things like that. Like I'm going to ask you tons of questions that are going to target different parts of your story, and you're going to be able to just transform those into posts. And you're going to create 10 to 15 engagement posts used to connect with your ideal client story. Week 4, module 4, you're going to talk about your message. We're going to hone in on your message, develop the clarity in your message so that it's infused into everything that you do. Learn to speak your message often and gain comfort and confidence that your message will come out exactly as it's meant to. You're going to be creating 15 to 20 posts surrounding your message. This is going to, yes, those are big numbers, but it's going to be so easy for you to do that because I'm just going to guide you through and ask you questions that all you have to do are answer, and then you've got your posts. So these are all going to be posts surrounding your message, topics, organization for lives and videos, things like that. You're going to be able to transform what we're talking about into lives and videos. You're going to create 15 to 20 engagement connection posts. Like I said, engagement and connection is got to be infused everywhere. So you're going to be able to connect based on your message with those kind of posts. Week 5, module 5 is your value. So here you are going to be recognizing the value that you can give and develop language surrounding the transformations you provide for your clients. You're going to solidify the value that you want to teach your potential clients. So you have your value posts, you have your tips posts. You're going to create 15 to 20 posts teaching and giving value to your ideal clients so they begin to trust you and see you as an authority in their space. You're going to create 15 to 20 engagement posts designed to encourage answers that you'll then be able to give more value. Remember I said that you want to, what's your number one struggle in your business? Then you can give value. It gives you the opportunity every time. Okay, so the last week is module 6. Week 6 is your offer. Developing confidence in your offer and knowing how to show it to your ideal clients and how to show them they need it. So connecting to your offer, to the pain points in your clients so that you can show them how it will help them reach their goals. So you're going to create 10 to 15 posts that will naturally lead into your offer and not feel